I still believe in black women. I still believe in white women too, though. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. I believe in Hispanic women. I believe in Dominican women. Who else I believe in? I believe in African women. Yo, Africans, y'all. Do the research before y'all start judging people, right? Also, for the LGBTQ plus community, I think I said all the letters. I think I said all of them. From that community, I got some shows coming up with somebody from the LGBTQ plus community. So why would I put my resources behind developing a show with somebody from the community if I hate the community so bad? And I'm not one of these people that exploits groups of people. I don't do that. But why would I go to somebody that has not been in the business longer than me and let them pretty much control the whole soundscape of my album? Why would I do that? If I were Drake, I would have summoned U2. I would have summoned Elton John. Or somebody like I would have went there. Welcome to the Mad Lucrative Podcast. I'm the host, the one, the only Magneto7 in the building. That's me. So listen, Linda. First off, I want to say thank y'all. Everybody that's been rocking with me on TikTok all week, I really appreciate y'all. Hold up, this for y'all, yo, because y'all been some ride or dies for real. I met a few artists. On TikTok. As y'all know, I'm full-time content man now. I have no regular 9 to 5. That does not mean that I did it in a very irresponsible way. I'll be big 40 November 7th, huh? Yeah, for real. But so I've been heavy on content, building schedules, making sure I'm going hard around, just making sure I'm on task every day, making sure I'm on task. So I love it. I've been hitting TikTok twice a day, once in the morning, once in at night. I've kept all of the conversations pretty clean. I think y'all have enjoyed, everybody on TikTok that's been rocking with me all week has been getting all of my industry stories, all my music industry stories. And I was just like, yo, just joking with them like, yo, this is the Illuminati. But anyway, I've been showing them my plaques and been showing them my Grammy and all that kind of stuff all week. And I think the majority of the people that's coming back and returning to the chat every day, I think they pretty much know me now. Like, they know me. They heard the records. What's up? I see Jonathan in the building. I see Hippie. I can't see that name. Hippie Rose. What's up? But anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I got people signaling me. Make sure if you want to support the platform, hit the Mad Lucrative Cash App. It's Mad Lucrative Network on Cash App. Mad Lucrative Network on Cash App. Or you can just join one of the communities. I got TikTok over here. Y'all can send little tips. Whatever y'all want to do, support the platform. I do have some dope energies coming. Yo, thank you. You say you love my energy. This is actually bad energy right now. I think I got COVID right now, y'all. So please pray for me. But thank you. That means a lot. My energy is normally like 5 times higher than this, but this is what you got today. But anyway, yeah, if y'all want to support the platform, please make sure you support that way. All of my music producers, I did do something for y'all because y'all been in my chat all week long. I did decide to do one special thing for y'all. Y'all want to hear what it is? This is what it is. I decided to cut off 50% of the Mad Lucrative, well, not the Mad Lucrative, but the Playbook to production that I wrote for all music producers. I cut it half off. All y'all gotta do is use promo code MAD50, MAD50. Y'all use that. Link in the bio, links in the link tree, wherever you're listening to this, whether it's on YouTube, it's in the story. I mean, it's there. So, but again, welcome to another week. So I've really started to learn how to ruffle feathers. And I'm gonna say this. All right, I'm gonna say this and this for everybody that's constantly hitting my Instagram page, whether that's the from the LGBTQ plus community, whether that's the super pro black people, whether that's the super Trump people, alien people, whatever you are. Y'all have heard my stance on certain things. If you ask me if I rock with Trump at one point, I'm gonna say probably so. I'm a business owner. Like I like some of the things they implemented for black folk. But I will say, just do the research before y'all start judging people, right? Also, for the LGBTQ plus community, I think I said all the letters. I think I said all of them. From that community, I got some shows coming up with somebody from the LGBTQ plus community. So why would I put my resources behind developing a show with somebody from the community if I hate the community so bad? And I'm not one of these people that exploits groups of people. I don't do that. I don't exploit. Even I'm gonna let y'all into my world for a second, right? So my wife gave me she came up with the idea of promoting our daughters, right? She came up with the idea of promoting our daughters and having them build content, have their own show on YouTube, have their own own product line, all this stuff. It was like, all right, cool. For me, I really had to, like, as a dad, I had to really sit and think, okay, how does this look for our girls in the next 5 to 10 years? Will they be burnt out from working so hard as kids? Or is it something that's going to be, that's going to help them develop and build that entrepreneurial muscle where they can keep going and build bigger and better over time? And I came to the conclusion, like, okay, yeah, my wife is cool. I like the idea. Let's start getting the girls into the content space and let's see what they do with it. Let's just see what they do with it. Because everybody knows, I don't know, well, not everybody, but y'all know the people that's had the kids that's like like Diana Ross. Let's take her for example. Perfect example. Diana Ross had all of these kids, right? And she is the Diana Ross. Back in the day, Diana Ross was Beyonce. Diana Ross is Beyonce equivalent. Same thing, right? All the dudes like, oh, yo, she bad. Yeah, I got to get her. Quincy Jones like, yo, I got to have 2 babies with you. Like, she was that girl, Beyonce say, I'm that girl. She was that girl. Diana Ross was that girl. But then what happened is she had all these kids, right? And I remember a story that kind of is one main story that always comes up that Tracy Ellis Ross tells about Diana Ross supporting her even when she was on tour. And I think that speaks volumes on what type of mother Diana Ross was to her kids. Because now you look at her lineage, all of the kids out here in these Hollywood streets killing it. They're really doing a good job, and they don't seem like they have that weird, quirky, like, I don't know how to be personable to people. They don't have that going on, because I feel like Diana Ross, and I don't know who the dads are. I'm sure the fathers of the kids had played some role, but I'm like, yo, that was a good balance. She threw her kids into what we would say is content. Back then, it's content. It's still content. Threw her kids in the entertainment business, and they're flourishing, right? And I'm sure certain aspects maybe shows up in their personal lives, whether it's a deficit in knowing how to keep up a relationship or whatever. It could be something, but we don't know about it, But anyway, not to get off on a tangent, wow. But yeah, so we've been focused on building content and going live and connecting with people, and I love the idea that when I turn the camera on, right? I turn the camera on TikTok especially. I'm going to keep saying TikTok because TikTok is fire right now. YouTube, IG, I feel like they got to catch up with how the algorithm is, because I think TikTok does a good job of exposing content creators like me to y'all. Hold up. Let me see. I got to get y'all some claps. I'm going to go to the chat. Everybody that's listening to the audio feed, I'm going to TikTok chat right now. I say, yo, what's up, brother? That's from... whoa, what's up? What's up? Got to bring the energy up. You feel me? Boca, what up? Kiwi, what's up? Tony, what's up? Oh, thank you for that. I don't know. I'm still figuring out with these little things when stuff pops up on the screen. But anyway, what's up? Thank y'all. But all right. So for the first for the first subject of the day. I did not want to do it because I feel like, again, I'm not here to spread hate. Everybody knows that comes to my feed. It's when you come to my chat or you come to my channel, it's like a party. We gonna have, it's like, right? It's one of those, right? Every time you come to my feed. But, is that an egg? Thank you. I like that. But, every time you come to my channel, it's like a party. Whether I'm doing this or whether I'm producing some music or whether I'm just having a talk. Like, I love the interaction. And I'm not one of those people that's just like, I'm hungry for the likes. I don't really care. Like, I don't really care about the likes, whatever. But the fact that people take their time to sit and listen and join in on the conversations, I love it. Like last night, now I promise you, all my audio listeners, I promise you, I'm about to get to it. But last night I went through a journey and I was showing everybody from on TikTok. There it is again. I was showing everybody on TikTok how I started. What was it? If it's anybody here from last night, I don't know how long was it. Was it 14? I think 14 years ago was the oldest that I had posted. Thank you for the follow, yo. I think 14 years ago was the oldest. But I was just showing them. I was like, yo, y'all see the studio and y'all see the content space and all this stuff right now. But I didn't start like this. And thank God I actually had a brain to turn on the camera and record it. I had a brain to turn on the camera and record it, and I posted it. So everybody that wants to fact check me, I gave them timelines on everything. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I actually surprised myself because I was just like, yo, that story, y'all remember me telling y'all the story about 50 Cent? This was that time period. And I pulled up the video on YouTube. Then I was like, y'all remember me telling y'all the story about me producing for Jim Jones? This is that time period. And it's right there on YouTube. And I'm just like, yo, this is word of advice. Word of advice. If y'all don't want to get into content for monetary purposes or creating a business or selling products online, if you don't want to do that, at least get into content as timestamps and having something to go back to. If you have kids, now my daughters will forever be able to see, okay, this is when dad was single. Dad was over, he had his condo, saw the baby grand over there. Yo, dad, where was your mustache at? Where was your beard? I didn't have one. Oh, did you have hair back then, dad? I did. Like, all of this stuff is online for them to see it whenever they want to see it. And then they also see, oh, dad he glowed up. Is it glue up or glowed up? Which one would it be? Glowed up? Dad glowed up? They say, oh, wow, dad glowed up. Oh, that's where he got the Grammy. Oh, that's where he started making some money. Oh, that's what he did. Oh, that's where we were born? Oh, wow. Like, I love being able to show people evidence of stuff. It's enough people capping and talking about stuff. I honestly believe, now I don't like it. I don't like the social credit score that these companies are gonna pretty much start implementing. I think they're already doing it in China. I don't really know, but I don't like the idea of a social credit score for blocking people out of areas. I don't like that, but I do like the idea of just document everything, yo. Document as much as possible. What's up, Charles? What up, Zoe? Zoo? What's up? You're going to be successful in the future. Oh, I appreciate it, yo. Appreciate that, yo. I really appreciate that. All right, so first subject. Let me blow my screen up, yo. Do I need to change my glasses? Oh, Lord Jesus. All right, big Jesus, too, not little Jesus. Because y'all know little Jesus kind of had the power, but big Jesus ain't really. I'm playing. All right, so on my first note, I don't know why I wanted to talk about this. I don't know what was in my brain, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. All right. So, and this is kind of to sum up the weekend. Everybody that knew that I have a 7-year-old that turned 8 last week. And it's just been pretty cool. I'm watching how they develop, and it's just cool. I like it. But I'm not getting off in the birthday story. I want to say this. Y'all remember I talked about buying the chickens earlier this year? I don't know if y'all remember. If you knew in my chat, y'all don't know about my chickens. I'm going to have to tell y'all about my chickens and show them to you. And anyway, so we bought chickens earlier this year when the egg prices was ridiculous. I was like, yo, forget buying the eggs. I told my wife, I was like, yo, forget buying the eggs. Fresh eggs, bro. Yo, I'm okay. All right. I got to tell you, I'm going to the feed. So Jonathan, the eggs are actually okay. So fresh eggs from our chicken, and I don't know if it's specific types of chickens, but our chicken gives us like those little brown whole food type of eggs. She gives us those little brown whole food type of eggs, and it'd be cool. Like them joints, the yolk be good. Like we make cakes and stuff with like it's joints be fine, bro. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. Now the process. I don't think I ever told y'all about the process. And I think that's why I wanted to talk about that on the pod. The process of having a chicken and buying a chicken just for eggs, the process is it's real. All right, so first off, y'all know if you want to buy some chickens, you got to make sure that you build a chicken coop or buy a chicken coop that's big enough to hold it, and they got to have some space to run around in there, and then they got to have like a little coop up top where they can sleep on a bar, and then they got like a little basket in there where they put the eggs in. It's a lot, right? But in my regular brain, I was like, yo, we're going to buy some chickens because the chickens had the eggs. Bought the chickens. I was like, oh, we got to build a chicken coop. So when we first had our chickens, we had them in like a little box, and we brought them in the basement. Honestly, they were in the basement. Stinking. Them was stinking. I was like, oh my God, what is this smell? But I will say this. We got used to, we were treating the chickens like pets, right? We loved on them. And it's not going to be a chicken pod, I promise y'all. So stick with me. But we would treat them like pets. They'll come in and out. They'll have some little water, like a little spout thing, and they'll drink. And then it's like, oh, look at this cute little chicken. Then my daughters love them, so they pick them up. They'll scoop them up, and then they hold me, rubbing them on the head. And it's like, oh, that's so cute. But for the first, and I don't know what the name of it is, but for the first couple of months we had our chickens, they did not have no eggs. Feathers started falling off of them. I was like, yo, these mothers about to die, cuz. I was like, I mean, they're going to be unlifed. These chickens are about to be unlifed, cuz. I was like, yo, why you ain't got no eggs? I just bought you to give me some eggs. But why you ain't got no eggs? Anyway, so I got some country friends. I got country redneck friends. Again, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm well versed. Anyway, I got some country redneck friends, and they tell me, hey, yo, Crawford, I'm redneck. I'm a redneck. Call me. I don't care what you call me. And that's how they are. That's our relationship. I be calling them Unc. I call them bro or brethren. I love, if anybody knows me personally, I'm good for a good morning brethren text. I'm good for that. But anyway, they was telling me, yo, your chicken might have worms. I was like, chicken get worms? So yeah. And they just start going through a list of stuff that chickens can get and why they might not be having no eggs. I was like, oh my God, I just bought a dog. I literally just bought a dog. I was like, I want an animal that's not necessarily a pet, but I want some free eggs. I want the free eggs. And it was like, yo, it's like, man, look, you just got to let them run their course. And what happens is the chicken will lose the majority of the feathers, and they look real sick and scribbled up. Like, they literally look like a piece of, like a rotisserie chicken. That's what they look like when they lose their feathers. So I was like, okay, is this chicken gonna die or not? They was like, no, it's not gonna die. Like, just feed them this and get them this little dewormer and just baby them, be with them. They need some friends. I was like, all right, whatever. So unfortunately, one of the chickens died, like maybe 2 or 3 months in. The first little chicken died. We called that one Princess. Princess used to be running, and she'll snap at you. She was a ride or die, right? But she died because she got egg bound. I never heard of this. Chickens can get like little eggs stuck up in their little vent holes. They call them vents. I thought it was a chicken vagina. But they call them the vent. So the egg gets caught in the vent. Yo, sin will not be in heaven. So the chicken egg gets stuck, and I'm just like, oh God, I don't know what's what. So that chicken ended up dying. So of course my daughters are boo-hooing. We end up having a little funeral for the little chicken, and now the chicken that we have, we know exactly how to take care of them. So now we're ready for more chickens, but I don't know if we just need to get a bigger lot. But yeah, that's my chicken story, y'all. I'm sorry to bore you. All right. So on to some random news. All right, random news. I saw a clip. And thank y'all for sending me, everybody that's been sending me clips on for things to talk about on the pod. I really appreciate it, because a lot of the times I don't have time to really follow content or watch a lot of TV. I don't have time for it. You'll hire me to watch some chickens. All right, bro, I got you. But so I got a clip sent to me. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Y'all know last week we were unsuccessful pulling up some of these clips. But I think we'll be good this week. Let's see. The first clip that I want to pull up is a clip of Miss Candace Owens. All right. Miss Candace Owens. Now, before I play this, and I might try to put it on the screen so y'all can actually see what happened, but I'm going to provide context, right? I'm going to provide context from my point of view, how I look at it, and the reason why I post stuff, and kind of some of my psychology behind posting some of this stuff. But anyway, here goes nothing. This is Candace Owens talking to someone from the community, and we all know how Candace Owens feels about the community, but anyway, here it goes.
Great statement. That's a statement. Statement. Okay? You know your identity. You're not confused. Congratulations, sweetheart.
All right.
Thank you very much. I'm
gonna let it play again. Let me turn it down, son.
Non-binary person, what do you have to tell me about my identity? Because I know for a fact I'm not confused.
Okay. Next question. Great statement. That's a statement. Okay? You know your identity. You're not confused. Congratulations, sweetheart. Thank you very much for your statement.
All right. So I saw that post. I saw that, right? She is a threat. All right. So this is my thing, and this is for everybody from the community, right? Y'all know I love y'all. I'm Uncle Nito to y'all, and Uncle Nito to straight folk, and Uncle Nito to a lot of other people, even some older people. I'm Uncle Nito to them too, right? This is my thing. If you know, let me put it in my terms too, and I want y'all to think like this. This is how I want y'all to start thinking. If I personally know that somebody don't rock with me, whether that's because I'm a contractor and maybe some bad business got out from one client, right? One client said something bad about my business and they said, well, yeah, I don't rock with him. All right, cool. If I get wind that person don't rock with me, why would I go to any event that person is doing a panel on, right? Another thing, if somebody says, well, you know what? I like you, Nito, but I don't really rock with music people because they like sinful, right? Everybody say that. Music people sinful. People in Hollywood, all of them work. They full of BS, right? Cool. All right. If I know that you've said that about me, why would I come to your event and try to create a ruckus and try to get you to bend or agree with anything that I got to say? I'm not going to. First off, you probably either paid some money to be in the event, and then secondly, you already knew that you were going to go. You're going to a smoke fest. That's how I look at it. Anybody that knows Candace Owens knows how she is as far as the LGBTQ plus community. They know how she is when it comes to black and white relations. They know how she is when it comes to being a Republican. She's literally put everything out here in the streets. And you know, she's giving you all the information on herself and said, all right, this is how I feel. You can do with it what you may. And then this person goes up and says, I'm not confused by who I am. And Candace's like, all right, cool. Why are you here? Like, first off, and I don't know, maybe I got to find a whole town hall meeting. I might have to find a whole meeting so I can have more context. But I'm imagining based off of how Candace responded, it started like this. All right, look, y'all. All right, Miss Owens is about to leave. Are there any questions, any statements, or whatever? Is there anything that y'all would like to say to Candace, or any questions you have for her so she can respond? Then Candace probably says, all right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and get up. Y'all already see she pregnant. She big pregnant. She probably at least a good 7 months. She probably a good 7 months pregnant, right? Then you come up and make a statement, and it's like, yo, I'm pregnant. Look at my feet. Like, my feet are swole. Like, look at my feet. My feet swole, and are you gonna say something? Like, do you want me to respond to something? And then the person says, I'm not confused by who I am. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, I would probably respond the same way. Unfortunately, because it's just like this. If I've told you, all right, I'm gonna put it in my context because that's not how I feel about LGBTQ+. That's not how I feel about them. But let's put it in my context. Everybody knows that my platform is built off of men, primarily men. It's built off of musicians, right? Creative people. The artsy crowd that kind of leans a little bit more conservative. My whole crowd is built off of those people. And those people know, oh yeah, well Nito, he love gay people. Like, what would you say that? So that wouldn't be anything that you would actually come and get a rise out of me for, right? But if a person comes up, and keep in mind, I always preach on independent music, independent artists, build your platform so you can become more, so that you can control as much as possible. That's my whole platform. If you find any clips of me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google, anything you find with me talking, not producing music, but me actually talking about stuff, it's going to be me promoting independence and controlling your creative rights and owning your intellectual property. Everything that you find online is going to be me talking about that. So if a producer comes to one of my workshops or they see me on a panel and they say, well, this is a question for you specifically, Magneto. What's wrong with major labels? I got a label deal. I got a label deal with a major label. I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to be just like Candace. Okay, cool. What you want me to say? Y'all know where I stand. You know where I stand. Like I don't waver in my point of view. So it's just like, I don't understand why people like this on this clip feels like Candace is going to switch up. She's going to code switch because she's in a different room. I've never seen it. And this is one thing, word to the wise. This is a good point too, word to the wise. If you are in the space of speaking and creating space for other people to speak safely on your platform, don't waver. I'm going to say that. Don't waver. Don't be a code switcher where on this side. Now, see, okay. I know some people might be watching the pod like, yo, you code switch all the time. Like, do I code switch? Maybe. No, I'm not code switching. But what I do is, what I do is I like to have fun. So everybody knows there's going to be something funny that I add to some sauce. I'm going to add some sauce to it, especially online. I'm going to add the sauce. It's just like a good cook. I feel like every content creator is like a good cook. If it's a really good content creator, you are a cook. You're cooking. All right, so this is a perfect example. Everybody knows if you're going to fry some chicken, what you got to do is you're going to fry some chicken. The mandatory thing that you need when you fry some chicken is some flour. You got to have a chicken leg, chicken breast, chicken wing, whatever you got. You got to have that joint. You're going to lather that joint up with the flour, and then you're going to throw it in the grease. You got to, you should start doing some music reaction. All right, I might do that. But you got to throw the chicken in the grease with the flour. That's one of the things, right? That's a mandatory thing that you got to have when it comes to frying chicken. But every good chef says, well, I ain't gonna just put no flour on the chicken. Let me put some of that Lowry seasoning on that joint. Then let me put a little bit of that. I might Worcestershire sauce. I never know how to say that word. Am I saying that word right? Worcestershire sauce. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you got to put some of that Worcestershire sauce on there. Oh, if you're gonna get spicy with it, I'm gonna marinate that joint maybe in some beer. You're gonna go crazy with the marinade. But the premise, the basic thing to fry that chicken is flour and grease. You got to have it. So I think of content creators like that. If you are a content creator in these streets and you just out here frying the chicken with the flour, with the flour and the grease, your content, it's like, all right, you made it. I applaud you. You did make it. But is it really enjoyable? Did it really attract me over there? Did I want to be attracted to what you just gave me? And do I want to engage? Engaging in content is what? Comments, shares, posts. Just like eating chicken. Nah, look, give me a piece of that chicken. I'm going to eat that chicken right now. Oh, you know what? I'm going to post me eating this chicken in the story because this chicken's so good. It happens. So when y'all see me post stuff, think about me frying chicken. Think about it like I'm frying chicken. Yo, I'm not gonna just post a post and not throw no sauce on it. All right. Next thing I wanted to talk about. Speaking of throwing sauce, this TMI, and y'all gave me some good stuff this week. I ain't gonna lie. So I applaud everybody that's been sending me videos. I really appreciate that. Y'all gave me some good stuff. But so I got this post from Tia Mowry, right? And I'm gonna see if I can turn this down because I don't need y'all hearing me laugh, and that's not necessary. But let me see if I can pull this up right quick. Tia Mowry did a post about her ex-husband, right? Keep in mind, y'all know I'm married. Been married for 13 years now. 13, 12. Don't tell my wife. It's somewhere around that. It's about 2011 we got married, so 12. I think that's 12. I think it's 12. We're going to go with 12. So, Tia Mowry's been married to her husband for a good little minute. And she made this post, and I'm going to read it. What up, bro? What up? She made this post, and I'm going to read this, all right? So she says, Tia Mowry says, dating since her divorce has been exhausting because men don't care to court women anymore. When I was dating Corey, that's her ex-husband. When I was dating Corey, it was a beautiful, amazing, and wonderful. I'm going to put experience on there because he put ... And then now it says, men are now only looking at women as objects. Okay. All right. I'm going to give her a clap. For that because this is my thing. All right, hold on. Let me pull it up. I got it. See, this is me adding the sauce to the chicken. Give it a clap. I'm going to give it a clap. All right, so this is my thing. When I think of a person like Tia Mowry, first off, she bad. She a baddie. Like, she bad. Don't tell my wife I said that, but she is a baddie. Like, woo. What? Yeah, I know I'm not the only dude when she announced that she was going to be single again. I'm sure I'm not the only dude who was like, yes, sir. It's some money dudes out there that love sister back in the day. But, yo, wife watching the live. My wife knows. I was like, yo, Tia, if you actually, truth moment, if you actually go look at my wife's page, you're going to be like, oh, she resembles Tia Mowry. All right. I'm done. But anyway, so I saw that post, and of course, I'm going to post it. Social media is not social if nobody responds to what you're posting. Let's etch that in our brains. If you're posting something and ain't nobody responding, ain't nobody engaging, who are you being social with? Yourself. Right? So I'm posting this stuff, right? I'm gonna post it, respond, and I tell people all the time, yo, if the post or the spicy post got you to my page, then look around a little bit. It's kind of like going to Walmart. No, it's like going to Neiman Marcus, right? Go to the store, you're like, oh yeah, this shoes is like $1,200. Ooh. But I might find me a t-shirt in here for a cool $50. So you're gonna keep walking around, found me a t-shirt, love this joint, it's fire. Or I found me a button down, it's fire. That's how I want y'all to look at my page personally. Come over. You got over because of Spice. The headline caught you. But once you get there, you're like, oh, he actually got some stuff that I could use. Let me follow this guy. That's how I look at it, right? So I post a clip and I said, yo, she should have stayed. Simple. But it's enough spice in there. It's enough spice in that one statement. Should have stayed. Put a little laugh on it. Put my little 50-cent laugh on it. And I posted it. It goes crazy, right? So the ladies, I got a lot of single ladies was like, yo, we told her not to stay. We told her to stay. What up, Reese? I'm gonna give Reese a job too, y'all. Let's clap it up for Reese, yo. Clap it up for Reese. So anyway, I post the post. The single ladies that's been out here trying to date dudes, they know what time it is. So they know that what I'm saying ain't no lie. I'm not lying. I'm not proclaiming to be Kevin Samuels either. Kevin Samuels has said some really crazy stuff and some egregious stuff towards the women. That's not my approach. Not my approach. Similar, but not my approach. So I said, well, what was the issue with what I just said? So I had a few of the younger girls, and this is why I want to talk about it on the podcast. I had a few of the younger girls that's probably in that mid-20s range was like, so what? You expect her to stay and be unhappy? And my answer, like Candace Owens, was yes. That's exactly what I want her to do. Stay, be unhappy. It's let me change that. As long as there's no abuse, no verbal abuse, no physical abuse, anything. If it's in that area, all right, leave. Go ahead and leave. Please leave. But if it's something where y'all just kicking it and she's like this is what I imagine happening. Now I would love Tia, if you want to come to the show, you want to come in and we talk. I'm cool with it. Let's talk. But this is what I noticed with a lot of the modern women. What up, Norm? What up, Norm? With the matter of fact, let me get Norm one. That's for you, dog. But as far as the modern women, this whole culture that exists now, I am confused. How do we get to the place where for the woman to be successful and for her to be a female boss and for her to get into all of these good business deals, why did it take them to be single and to be masculine for them to get into this space? I don't think that the two have to exist. I don't think it has to be that way. I think if there's some good communication going on, and I'm not saying it because I don't know nothing about their business. I'm just telling you what I've noticed. If there's good communication going on consistently over and over, you got this person over here that's showing love, and then this spouse over here ends up getting a $100 million job, whatever. Why would they have to now split up because this one person, one of the partners, leveled up and got to a bag? In my head, it's like, yo, if she got to the bag, teach him how she got to the bag, let him level up some more. Pop, he goes up crazy this way, then she goes and gets some more. Like, I don't know why it has to be, well, girl, it's about you. If he ain't supporting you, then you need to go ahead and get out. Like, this is such a destructive way to conduct life and to conduct marriages. I feel like everybody's just writing everything off. It's just like, yo, even something as serious as sex, right? Let's put sex on the table. I don't know if we got some youngins in the building. I'm not about to get graphic. I'm just telling y'all. So let's put something as serious as sex in a relationship, right? We put that in there, and what you say is called selfishness. Not exactly. I agree. But let's put sex on the table, right? Why would I personally, and I'm just think about it. Why would you leave your husband or your wife because you're not having sex? If that's one aspect, if that's one thing that's going on in your relationship, why would you leave? In my book, it's like, all right, cool. Let's talk. What's going on? You don't enjoy it? Like, what's wrong? Like, what I need to do? Do I need to take some supplements? Like, I think, and that's for both sides. It's for the men and for the women. I don't think it's necessary for everybody to just be writing off these marriages and these relationships and then disguising it as I'm being free, or I'm just being my true self. I'm being my authentic self. Like, no, you don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. And think about where that takes us socially. I unpacked all this in this one post. What does that put us socially when it comes to a mass group of people? A lot of the times, you don't know how to conduct good, wholesome relationships because you've written off so many people in your personal life. I think the more we put some time into developing relationships over and over, and then you start to learn, oh, when I said that, they felt this way. Their facial expression changed. I shouldn't say that again. Instead of doubling down and say, yo, I said it again, and what the you gonna do about it? And nobody wants to be in that environment. I'm just letting y'all know. Nobody wants to be in that environment, and that goes for the men and for the women. So the other part, and I'm gonna get off of Tia because I got to get to Drake, and I still got to get to this Airbnb tenant. It's crazy. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on in these streets. But The other reason why I posted the clip is, again, I dissect everything to the T. When she got into the bag, when she got into her bag and she said, all right, when she got into this bag and she said, when I was dating Corey, it was beautiful and amazing. Yo, I think what happens a lot of the times with us married folk, we do stop dating our partner and we start to do things in our best interest, which I feel like even that's fine, because self-discovery is necessary for progression. I don't think nobody is going to forever be the same. If you're the same person that you was yesterday or the day before or a year before, you're not moving. You're not progressing as a human, right? So I do feel like a lot of people go back and forth, and then they say, oh, we outgrew each other. That is a freaking... I wish I had something to throw. I want to throw something. Just mother... You technically didn't outgrow your partner. I want y'all to realize that. Let's stop saying that. That's an excuse to say, I just want to do some frivolous, reckless stuff in these streets. I want to do hot girl summer. I want to do hot boy summer. I just want to go smash everything I can. You know what? I don't feel free. I feel like I'm locked up in a prison. No. That's an excuse. I outgrew that person. That's an excuse. How about let's adopt, I outgrew that person in this time period. But then we got to the point where we coached each other into the next version of who we are. We coached each other into this next version of who we are. Because back then, when I first met my wife, I was just a music producer and a musician. That's it. No real estate, no this stuff with the podcast. None of this stuff. None of this stuff existed. I developed and used the muscle and developed into this person now. But then I just became this. Just like she just started doing a whole lot of acting. When like real acting, not porno. But she started doing some real acting, and I'm just like, yo, when did you want to do this? And she said, well, this is something that I just want to do this, and it came up. I was like, all right, cool. I support it. Let's go. Let's get it. I want you to be like freaking Kerry Washington. Not Kerry Washington. Yeah, it's Kerry Washington. Yeah, Kerry Washington. I want you to be like, yo, go ahead and kill it. Go kill it. Do your thing. 21. Do your thing. That's how I feel when it comes to her. But I feel like a lot of dudes just be like, nah. You know, now if they don't want to grow with you, cool. I get it. If they don't want to grow with you, let me exit out that joint. People know I be potting in the morning. Let me see what Jonathan says. Jonathan says nowadays it be called entanglements due to Jada Pinkett Smith. So, okay, even in that, this is how I feel about that. If you have now I don't agree with it personally, but let's say you have some type of agreement with your partner, and you say, all right, you know what, we got a 1 time a month hall pass, or every 2 month hall pass. I'm not gonna break down what a hall pass is. If you don't know what it is, go Google it. But let's just say for conversational purposes, your wife and your husband says, you know what, you can go ahead, you have a hall pass because I want to explore this, I want to do this, and they agree on it. That's that relationship's agreement. That ain't up to us to be like, yo, that's nasty. Oh, that y'all in polygamy, y'all in the poly. Like, it's not. I don't care. That's y'all's thing. If that's what y'all want to do, cool. So we just got I think we really all have to just mature and get to the point where we're unified and understanding, like at least trying to understand what's going on in these streets. Because right now we looking real crazy. We looking ridiculous right now. Everybody's throwing everybody away. Nobody really cares about no relationship. I'm confused. All right, so for the next subject, I don't want to touch the boy. Y'all know who the boy is, right? Subscribe. Yeah. That's exactly. All right, so the boy, I'm gonna touch on it because I really want to get on this Airbnb tenant. I love to end the pods on money talk. If y'all didn't realize that, every pod I love to end on the money talk, because I feel like a lot of the decisions that's being made as it relates to music, transportation, technology. It's always money. Money is going to be involved somewhere. That's where it's going to end. So I like to end every pod on some type of money talk. So I'm going to talk about that, the Airbnb tenant on the money talk. Now I'm going to go to Drake. Do I want to give Drake a clap? I give Drake a clap because he's a fellow Scorpio. All right. So let me give y'all some history. I'm gonna give y'all some history first. Let's see what you say. Young Presto says TMNT talk. What is that? But so of course, like a lot of people, I've been a Drake fan since he was competing with us during the Eminem phase. I've always been a Drake fan, right? And I like the idea of him becoming, again, that goes back to the first half of the conversation. I love the idea of him becoming this new version of himself, and he's doing some dope stuff, and I like that. I really do like that. But now my issue is I kind of feel, and I don't like taking other podcasts or stuff. I really don't like taking other podcasts or stuff. But Joe Budden is a GOAT. Joe Budden is a GOAT in, hold up, he doesn't even write his songs. Okay. This is how I look at Drake. When I think of Drake, I think of not an industry plant per se. I look at Drake as I would put him somewhat in the Michael Jackson category. I actually would. And the reason I say that is I feel like he's done a really good job of exploring different sounds. Drake, I think he does a good job of exploring different sounds. He gives us some new stuff to add to our playlist. That's what it would be equivalent to now. And he was innovative. I don't think he's innovative now. I think that's the issue. Right now, Drake is going to all of the writers. He's going to Yachty. I want him to. Okay. And I didn't want to go again. I don't take other podcasts or stuff. But I'm with Joe. I want him to leave Yachty alone. Like just let Yachty be Yachty. Let him go over there and just let him do something different. Because what he's doing right now is, why would I go in this? Y'all know I don't like to talk about people directly. I don't like to talk about nobody directly. But why would I? Oh, that's gonna be a good one. But why would I go to somebody that has not been in the business longer than me and let them pretty much control the whole soundscape of my album? Why would I do that? If I were Drake, and I talked about this on my live maybe a few days ago. But I was like, yo, why would I do that? And I've already been where this person is trying to show me to go. Like, you're trying to develop me into something, and I've already been there. If I were Drake, I would have done a move like Jay-Z did with, was it Linkin Park? Was it Linkin Park or something like that? If I were Drake, I would have summoned U2. I would have summoned Elton John or somebody like I would have went there and said, okay, you're Elton John. You've been in this for decades, almost a century. You've been in here for a long time. Let's do an album together. At least let's do half of an album together, and then I'll go to Yachty for like maybe 3 songs. Or I go to whoever for like 3 songs. But I'm going to go to the legend, like the super legends. I might even go to somebody like Tyler Perry or Oprah and say, okay, y'all are doing that in the entertainment business, building all these studios. What does that look like in music business? What does that look like if I want to be an artist doing what the Tyler Perry did? And I guarantee you, if they just the conversations alone would have took him way somewhere else. And I think people like me that's been in and we're kind of mature. And I'm not saying, again, I don't want to take nothing that Joe Budden is saying, because I like a lot of what Joe says, but the delivery kind of, that's not my personality. It's just not mine. So I listen to the album, and then I'm just like, yo, this is this is weird. And then I told y'all about my J. Cole experience. Y'all already know. Don't ask me about J. Cole. I just let y'all know. But I told y'all about my J. Cole experience and kind of how the character was in that meetup, right? So then when I hear the Drake song with Cole, I'm like, yo, Cole is about to detonate him. He's going to murder, death, unlife. He's going to detonate. J. Cole is going to detonate Drake on his own record. And guess what? He sure enough did. He said, yep. He said something about the GOATs, and then I think he saw that Drake wasn't going to go sparring with him. So he was like, yo, Magneto Cole, don't. Jonathan tried to get me to cuss on the live. I've done good not cussing on the pod. But no, that's not going to happen. Jonathan says Magneto and Cole 2024. No, I'm good. Pass. Just saying. But anyway, yeah, I don't have too much to say about this album. Like, I want Drake to go and just get with the other legends. If you're a legendary already, what did he say? And he said, oh, the cold diss. You know what? I would do that. I'm spicy. I would do a cold diss. I read that wrong. My bad. Magneto cold diss coming 2024. I would do that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't like where the boy is. I think he said he was taking a break. I think the break is much needed. I think it's necessary at this point. It's a good album. When I first turned the song on, I was vibing with it, but it's like the first song. Should I talk about the Sphere? I thought we talked about the Sphere on the live. I might talk about the Sphere on the next daily show that I do. But when I first turned the Drake album on, I imagined him performing it in the Sphere. It's a venue in Vegas called the Sphere. I said, yeah, that belongs in there. And then it just went to some bad trap music, emo type stuff. I was like, what is this? Yo, the Sphere is ridiculous. But when I first saw it, I was like, yo, it's very few people that I can see performing in this Sphere. It's like this big old dome. And I think it holds like 13,000 people. But it's the whole thing. I think it has 1.8 million LED strobes. And it's crazy. I'm going to pull it up and y'all see it at some point. But yeah, the boy, I want you to take a break. I love Drake. Yo, Drake, even if you want to come through, I will produce. Everybody can vouch. Y'all can vouch for me. Y'all know who I am. Y'all can vouch for me. All right. So the last thing I wanted to end, I told you I want to end on the money. So one of my followers sent me this. It said, what would you do? I'm going to play this for y'all. And this is a really, like, I ain't going to lie. All right. So it's a white lady. It is a white lady that I'll just play it. I'm going to play it now. We'll talk. Here we go.
Is refusing to leave after over.
Here we go.
Airbnb tenant is refusing to leave after overstaying her welcome at a luxurious guest home in LA unless she gets paid $100,000. Elizabeth Hirschhorn booked a long-term stay at Dr. Sasha Jovanovich's guest house in September of 2021 until the spring, bringing her rent total to over $20,000. But since April 2022, she's still been living at the home rent-free and refuses to leave unless she gets her requested six-figure relocation fee from Jovanovich, according to the LA Times. Though Jovanovich has been trying to evict her and has sought help from the city and lawyers, it's not that simple. Hirschhorn had reached out to the Department of Buildings and Safety, which found violations: an unpermitted shower, and that the unit was not approved for occupancy. After she sent these to the city's housing investigator, the investigator reportedly concluded that Jovanovich had to withdraw his eviction notice until the unit was in compliance, since its current status violated city codes. But according to the LA Times, Jovanovich also alleges that Hirschhorn blocked him from accessing the home to retrieve necessary permits and to make repairs. And because Hirschhorn had stayed in the home for over 6 months, the outlet points out that she qualifies for LA's Just Cause Ordinance, which basically states the landlord is required to pay for relocation assistance if there are no legal grounds for eviction. That is where Hirschhorn's request for $100,000 comes in.
Ooh,
BNB.
She got him. No. Yo, I ain't never seen no white lady get that hood. I love it. Oh, yo, y'all know the little meme that say, got him. He said, got him. All right. On all seriousness, because if that was me, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, mad pissed. All right, so there's a few factors in there. Did y'all hear the full clip, right? Y'all heard the full clip, right? So an Airbnb tenant in LA refused to move out, and she's demanding for the guy that owns the house to pay her $100,000 to move. And he didn't go through all the proper procedures with the code enforcement and all that stuff in the city to get whatever she added. Like, I think he added like a guest house in his backyard. So he didn't go through the code permitting period to get all that stuff done properly. So he's not permitted to have what she's staying in, even though it's on his property. The city like, yo, we didn't okay you to build this in the first place. You got to go through and get the permits done. So they found that it was like, I think they said it was a few things that need to be fixed in the unit in order for him to get granted the permit to have that on his property. So the girl is using it to her advantage. She's like, oh no, you can't even come in. Yo, I'd be so mad if I was that doctor. But in all seriousness, this is exactly why a lot of my investor friends are not buying no real estate in California. Like, it's a wrap, yo. It's a wrap. I think when they told me on the human side, right? When they told me that if we move to LA, you don't have a right to tell the teachers that they can't teach your kids about gender in elementary school. And if you tell your kids that, oh no, you can't be taught that in school, then you know what? We'll try to get you locked up and take your kids. How about that? When they told me that they're looking at doing that, now they're like, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So now this lady goes out and scams Buddy out of not only, I can't remember the last time they said she paid, but I think she's been staying there for 6 months for free. She's been staying there for 6 months for free. What if it was y'all? Y'all know I like to get serious when we get towards the end of everything. But what if this was y'all, right? What if this was your unit? You pay your money, your mortgage, your water bill, your power bill, your gas bill. You're paying all of this stuff, and this person is staying over there using all of this stuff for free. What would you do? 6 months. She stayed there 6 months for free so far. Still staying there. She's not allowing the doctor to come in and get inside of the unit so he can find or get fixed whatever needs to be fixed inside. What would you do? What would you do? And now the hood version of me says I would go get, Keisha, yep, Tydrina, I get all of them. KK, I get all of them. Yo, go handle that, please. Cause man can't do nothing, right? Man can't do nothing. But TT and all of them come over there. She getting out of that unit. I guarantee you, that's the doctor's issue. He needs some black friends. He needs some. Oh, yo, the doctor needs some black friends to help get that lady out. He needs some black female friends. See, black women. Them black women something else, boy, huh? Them black women something else. All right. So this is the last thing. Last clip. I promise. I wanted to put this out. I don't even know who the girl is. Her name is Kayla Nicole. Kayla Nicole, right? You do music reviews. I do music reviews when I'm on my lives. So come back tonight, and I will be live. I'm in my studio, but the other side of the studio is where I do the music reviews. So come through. If you got the cash out, hey, cash out ready like five piece on the dot. 5 piece on the dot. We'll come through. But anyway, I also do 3 for free, just to let y'all know. So it ain't no money grab. It ain't just no money grab. Because y'all know, anybody that's been in my lives, they know that I be in and I give really, really, really detailed advice after I listen to some music. I don't just listen to it, be like, yo, yeah, that joint hit hard, and then I get off. I don't do that. I actually listen to the music, and then we go through What's your marketing look like? Why does your cover look like this? What was you thinking about when you wrote this record? Like, we go in. So if you spend five with me, it's $5 well spent. On average, I go live about 10:30 at night, and I'll be on for an hour and a half. So come through. But this last clip that I wanted to post is Kayla Nicole. She pens a letter to black women after weeks of her name being in the headlines. All right. I was just now told, let me see, the same follower that sent me that clip says she's Travis Nick's ex. I don't even know who that is. Oh, that's Taylor Swift's current boyfriend's ex. Okay. All right. So this is her pen to black women. And I wanted to say, yo, I spread love. This is me spreading love. And no hate. No hate, huh? No hate with the 8. The number 8. All right, here it is.
Hey guys, Kayla here. It's always been really important for me to use my platform not to create division, but to elevate and unite women, black women specifically. So I prepared a letter and would like to share it with you today. Dear black girl, they may call you a traitor for falling in love. You'll hope the ones closest will protect you, but you will quickly find out that people don't protect what they don't value. They'll say you're too much, too provocative, too boisterous, too outspoken, and in the same breath tell you that you're not enough. You're not successful enough, not wholesome enough, maybe not even intelligent enough. They'll say you deserve the backlash and embarrassment. Because of your blackness, you should have known better. They'll even try to tie your value to your net worth. But black girl, please remember your value lies elsewhere. Your value is deep within your heart. Hey
yo,
guys,
all right.
here.
So this, I'm not going to play the whole clip. But I definitely want to give her some. She detonated that. If y'all want to hear the whole clip, go to the pages where she posted it.
How to ethically steer your competitors' traffic.
But she's dope. She was dope. My thing is this. All right, and this is back to the Candace Owens topic. I might make this episode be the unaccepted version of the unacceptees or something. I don't know. But when I think of her penning this post and penning this letter to black women in general, my thing is this. I love what she wrote. I love what she stands for. I love that she's kind of, putting some good energy out there. I like when women do that. I love when women do that. But I don't think that, and it sounds bad what I'm about to say. It sounds terrible what I'm about to say. But I don't personally think that all black women, just like I don't think all black men deserve certain olive branches. If they say I'm gonna extend the olive branch and the leniency of whatever they might say. I can't remember how they say it, but I don't think everybody deserves this wonderful letter that she penned. And I think it goes for me, and I might make a reel off of it, because I did do one for a girl that she wrote a letter to black men, and I got Asian men and Mexican men. Like, oh, she made me cry. So yes, I'm gonna probably repost the clip of her saying that and do a reel from it, because it is good energy, and I think it's necessary for the black women and for women in general that need that encouragement. I think it's necessary. But for the ones that's out here, getting their sexy red on, man, no. Yo, get your, no. Cause see, this is my thing. For the ones that's like for let's say and I know for my redneck friends, don't get on me what I'm about to say. I'm gonna say it. But for every Oprah Winfrey or for every Michelle Obama, you got a sexy red. That a lot of other women look up to sexy red. Or what is it, Suki, whatever the chick is. You got a Suki Hana and you got a sexy red that a lot of other women is looking up to. And they're like, yo, I want to be like that. I want to be like Michelle Obama. Oh, they grandmamas. They aunties. So I feel like the letter, Ice Spice. Like, I feel Ice Spice bad though. Are y'all noticing the trend with me? Are y'all noticing the trend? Anyway, but I think people like the Michelle Obamas or the aspiring women that want to be in that space. They want to be a lawyer. They want to be contributing members to society. They want to have some say so in not just politics, but just like, yeah, we about to build this skyscraper downtown, and we got this many women on our board because we trust what they say. And they didn't get hired because it was a minority. We had to hire a certain amount of minorities to get into the building. Not because of that, but actually because the value that they provided to the whole overall project. I think that letter that she penned is for those women. Now, all of these Ice Spice chicks and I don't want to put Ice Spice in there. Ice Spice, let's just stay with Sexy Red. But for the Ice Spice, Sexy Reds, Megan Thee Stallions, all of these, even Cardi got more sense than she puts on. I think Cardi is like me. Cardi B says, okay, well, I know all of this stuff and I know what I believe in, but the internet's going to keep going if I put this extra sauce on there. So she sprinkled her sauce on it and she get millions because y'all keep patronizing it. Now, if y'all could respond to Cardi and say, well, look, I would love a podcast from Cardi B talking about politics. She would do it, and I feel like Cardi would do it efficiently. It would be fire. She had a personality. She could talk efficiently about what's going on in politics, and she has the star power to pull the people. But y'all just want to see twerking. I get it. Do your thing, big dog. Y'all want to see twerking. All right, cool. Y'all want to see Ice Spice, or you want to see you want to see all that. All right, cool. It's cool. Do your thing. But again, for this wonderful letter that let me pull it up again. I'm bad about this stuff, though, y'all. But for that wonderful letter that hold on. I'm gonna get it. 1 second. For this wonderful letter, I'm gonna say for this wonderful letter that Kayla Nicole pens. I appreciate it. I appreciate her giving a good energy. I appreciate what she stands for. I hope that she didn't just pen this to save face. Right? You can tell when certain people do certain things just to save face. It's like, I gotta do something. My PR told me I had to put something out there. Let me go sit with the Shade Room and go talk to them. Like, Shade, like, come on. I know when it's PR, but hopefully, my hope is that she real with it. And, you know, I still believe in black women. I still believe in white women too, though. Okay, all right. It's enough. I believe in Hispanic women. I believe in Dominican women. Who else I believe in? I believe in African women. Yo, Africans, y'all. All right, I'm done. But I believe in women. I really believe that y'all got a lot of value to provide. That's between your head and not your legs. I really believe that. And hopefully I can be one of the platforms that can shed light on everything that y'all are doing that's dope. And peek through some of the trash that's being put out on y'all, cause if y'all leaning on the entertainers to put out the good energy, the entertainers is not gonna make y'all look good. The entertainers is gonna get the bag and go off and do just like, okay, last thing, I promise. I kept saying this is my fifth last thing. I know y'all. This is my fifth last thing. But yo, I really have an issue with somebody that's a code switcher based on the finances. Sierra, I love Sierra. Sierra's so dope. But why would she make a record saying this for my independent women and this is for my so-and-so, and this is for my, and it's all of these things that has nothing to do with being in a healthy relationship, being married, being a wonderful wife, being a wonderful mom. She ain't making no music about that. She making music about being an independent woman, and you got a whole man. You got a whole man over here. So why is it okay for y'all to patronize her and she's just doing that because she's All right. If we really just take some time and think about what this whole idea of propaganda machine, the machine is pushing the narrative, the propaganda. Propaganda don't stop with the whole idea of them pushing gay stuff. It's also with them pushing destructive activities to certain communities. It also goes to how you push somebody into voting a certain way to keep your pockets fat. It goes into a whole other spectrum, but everybody want to keep talking about, well, y'all, yeah, you know, it's the machine, the propaganda machine is pushing the LGBTQ plus, and then now you got the LGBTQ plus community is pissed off because they're feeling like the machine is just going in and pushing hate on them, but then we're neglecting the fact that they're pushing the same thing to black women, to white women, to Hispanic women. You don't need no man. You don't need no man. Let him go. Let him go. Let him do his thing. Then talk to the men. You ain't ish. You ain't ish. You ain't ish. You don't need to be with nobody. When are we all going to just stop? Take some time. Breathe. All right, what you got to say? Interesting you feel that way. I feel the same way. Okay, cool. So when you said that, this is actually what you meant. I feel the exact same way. Wow. When are we going to get to that space? And I think we really just got to stop buying into this whole single, I don't need nobody else but myself culture. We have to get out of it. Because anybody that's alone is not good. Even the most loner of the loners person. I'm a loner. I literally can be by myself for years. Be cool. You know, maybe a little bit lewd, but all right, you could cut that out. But I can be by myself for years and be okay. Like, I'm okay with not being social. I don't have to be talking to people all the time. I don't have to be in nobody's face. But it's just like, yo, I know over a long period of time, let's say I'm in my 60s and my 70s, and I'm dolo. What does that look like? That looks real sad. That looks like that's a very unfulfilled life. And I know that because I've talked to people that's been single forever. And they're like, yo, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did this. Don't let some of these feminist women get in your ear and make you think that, well, yeah, you know, I wish I would. That's married. Keep in mind, a lot of the feminists that's in certain spaces will tell you, yeah, you know, well, I had my daughter, I had my son, this, and that. And then I became whatever. And I'm better alone. Okay, you're better alone after building a legacy with somebody. We're gonna just erase the whole idea that you got kids with somebody. You ain't just have them by yourself. There was something there that you had with somebody at some point. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, yo, don't let Hollywood sucker you into thinking that you're better off dolo. Get by if you actually do have a partner, get in your partner's ear. Don't let other people get in your partner's ear. Figure out what y'all still have in common. Build on it. If y'all have nothing in common, okay, that's fine. Find something. Go date again. Go on some dates. Do some dope stuff. Yo, you want to go? Just do regular stuff that maybe even the teacher. Yo, let's go get some ice cream. Basic stuff that will provide a medium for conversation so y'all can get into each other's head and say, oh, that's where you are right now. Wow. That's where the whole idea of we grew apart comes from. Ain't nobody talking no more. Everybody on their goddamn phone. I didn't cuss. Everybody they're on their freaking phones and they're not trying. Like, I don't know. So I'm going to go to the chat before I end. I don't think y'all, ain't nobody send no questions. I ain't really had no, I'm sorry, y'all. Come to the live. Come to TikTok tonight. I've been going live every day. So you wanted to get the Playbook to Production. Playbook to Production is in the link tree. If you're watching it on Instagram and on TikTok, it's in the link tree. Playbook to Production is for the music producers. Use MAD. The promo code is MAD, MAD 50. MAD, then the number 50, 50. Get that, get 50% off. It's $20. And then I I feel like it's the same thing for the recession prep kit. I don't know how many business owners is in the chat, but all my business owners, go get the recession prep kit. I think it's mad 50 for that too. But if it's not, just send me a message. Send me a message in the DMs and I'll check it and I'll send it to you. How about that? All right, let's see. Dominique says she gonna go get it. She gonna go get in an entanglement. Yo, and the thing is, and I don't like to put certain titles on people. I'm assuming you're talking about Sierra. I'm assuming you're talking about Sierra. Let me see. What does it mean when a woman says she needs space? She's done with me, huh? Honestly, bro, Dominique, how old are you? Before I respond to that, how old are you? Nah, calm down. Jonathan want me to calm down. You don't want me to expose the truth. You want me to expose the truth about the CIA? Nah, I'm playing. I don't want none of that smoke. I don't want no letters. I don't want no FBI, CIA, IRS. I don't want none of them letters. So, all right. I was waiting for Dominique to say how old he was. What up, Jake? I was waiting for Dominique to say how old he was. But I guess it kind of don't matter. The age don't matter, kind of. But if she says she needs space, and let's say that y'all, I'm going to just say because it's TikTok and y'all are younger. So let's say y'all 18, 19, 18, 17, whatever. The space actually may just mean what it is, space. Let her figure out her. I think what happens with a lot of women, they don't know how to voice. They're great communicators. They're great at showing emotion. They're great at loving, but they don't know how to say it wherein a man understands it. Because when a man hears the idea of space, it's bad. It's always gonna be bad. Like you know, for any woman that says, "Yeah, I just need some space. I need some space to be me." Like any dude's gonna be like, if you mean space, what you mean? Where you about to go? You about to go cheat? That's the first thing that we go to in our brain. Yeah, you about to go cheat? You gonna okay? Go get your space then, and then you're gonna get in that tangled up. I don't really feel like dealing with her, and then you're gonna write her off. And space actually may have meant for her. Space could have meant, yo, I really like you. I'm getting engulfed in being emotionally attached to you right now, but I also got schoolwork. I also got my part-time job. If you're in your mid-20s, you might be building a business. I need space so I can figure out what is it that I need to do to develop this part of whatever's going on. How you got schoolwork? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know. I was responding to Dominique earlier, and I was just saying, like, yo, it's space to a woman might mean a lot of stuff. I think it's up to us men to erase the idea that space means she about to go cheat. Now, if she a city girl type of chick or a sexy red type of chick, and less of a wholesome chick, she might be going out here to get right. You know what I mean? She might be going out here to get right. Just get bust down, bust it open. She might be. But it could also be her just figuring out, okay, where is my stance in my life? I'm not really pleased with where I am right now. So I got to put some more effort into becoming whatever this new version of her is. Space. Could be space, whatever. So yeah, okay, appreciate that. Appreciate the support. You say you got the playbook to production. Okay, let me know what your favorite chapter is. Let me know what your favorite chapter is. I wrote it for y'all. So, till next week, it's been real, yo. Also, everybody that supported me on the Cash App, MadLucrative Network on Cash App, I appreciate y'all. Everybody that sent super chats, I appreciate y'all. And yeah, till next week, we gonna get it. Let's go. Peace.